And on this Monday, December 15th, 2025 edition of Newsmakers, Australia is in mourning after a gunman opened fire on a Hanaukkah celebration at Bondi Beach in Sydney. NBC's Raf Sanchez reports at least 15 people are dead, along with one of the attackers.
Among them, a rabbi, a Holocaust survivor, and a 10-year-old girl. That's according to authorities. Around 40 other people were injured, including 2 police officers.
Authorities say the shooters were a 50-year-old father and his 24-year-old son. The father was fatally shot by officers. The son was injured and is hospitalized in critical condition. Officials are calling it a targeted attack on a Jewish community event, with Australia's Prime Minister describing it as an act of pure evil. But Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is blaming the Australian government for encouraging anti-Semitism. Following yesterday's shooting, Netanyahu said Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese's policies, including the recognition of a Palestinian state in September, had encouraged Jew hatred.
I gave him warning that the Australian government's policy was promoting and encouraging anti-Semitism in Australia.
Meanwhile, leading Jewish groups in the United States are urging all Jewish organizations to ratchet up security at public events. The groups say Jewish public events in coming days should be open only to people who had been screened after they have pre-registered. In a counterpoint to calls for heightened security, including restrictions on access, some rabbis said their synagogues would proceed with large-scale celebrations. Pope Leo XIV has denounced the anti-Semitic violence behind the Sydney Hanaukkah massacre. Today, he prayed for the victims and called for peace and fraternity during the holiday season. Leo also issued a strong pro-life message, highlighting a nativity in the Vatican's audience hall, which was donated by Costa Rica. The creche featured 28,000 ribbons representing embryos that weren't aborted, saying each of these 28,000 colored ribbons that decorate the scene represent a life saved from abortion, thanks to the prayer and support provided by Catholic organizations to many mothers in need. He thanked the artist for the message, urging that life is protected from conception. Erika Kirk and Candace Owens both say they are looking forward to an upcoming private discussion. Erika Kirk is the widow of late conservative activist Charlie Kirk, and in the weeks following his assassination, conservative podcaster Candace Owens has become a prominent proponent of conspiracy theories that seek to provide an alternative explanation for his death. Kirk's widow explained in a post on X the two have agreed that public discussions, live streams, and tweets are on hold until after this meeting. Kirk has previously dismissed the conspiracy theories as baseless, and she has noted seeing FBI evidence linking the accused assassin, 22-year-old Tyler Robinson, to the shooting. And that's Newsmakers this Monday, December 15th, 2025 edition. I'm Keith Black.